Netflix?
No!
Is it HBO?
No!
Is it Disney?
No!
Is it Apple TV?
No!
Then it must be Tubi. Tell them they're streaming.
Welcome to Tell Them They're Streaming. Hey, my name is Robert. Sitting beside me is Australian comedian who was asked to go on Celebrity Bake Off, though when he turned up with a bucket bong and shouting, "I'm ready to get baked," the producers asked him to leave. This is Richie Edibles Goodacre. What happened, mate?
Oh, mate, they're just not, they're just not open-minded, and they don't want to, they don't, they don't want me to be relaxed. They think they just want me, everything about that show is anxiety. Okay, you need to be in a panic. You can't just be like, oh, look, my souffle might burn, but there's also a war in Ukraine. So you gotta kind of work out what's important. You know what I mean?
Awesome. I wouldn't be taking, because still in Australia you can get medical marijuana, but in Australia marijuana is still illegal. So did you get any trouble with the police at all?
Oh, look, mate, you just gotta make you just get them high, get them brown, and then they're like they don't care. It's like, oh look, yeah, it's I see why this marijuana is so popular with today's youth
And Will Anderson.
and Will Anderson and every other people.
All right, mate. How's your week been?
Oh yeah, all right. I haven't been up to a lot, if I'm being honest, but I did yeah, I have to doing the sort of I've been yeah,
Good
I
stuff.
just had a gig. I don't know. The problem is I don't want to be like I don't because this will date this episode. It'll be a bit weird because it's like I want to say, hey, I did some Christmas shopping, but no, that was afterwards.
No,
So I
no.
can't, yeah.
How was your Boxing Day yesterday, Richie?
On my Boxing Day, it was very good. Well, yeah. It got a few sales in,
Oh,
and
cool.
I also got a few punches in, so that was pretty good
Oh,
too.
cool. Also, it's interesting to note this will be our last podcast for 2022, Richie.
Oh man, yeah. Goodbye 2022. What a year. That
What
was
a
just
year. Actually, it
yeah.
wasn't too bad a year in all honesty. Because we went through 2020 and 2021. 2022 was a pretty smooth ride overall.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it was all good. Yeah, 2022. Your true blue.
Well done, Johnny Williamson. Oh, I'm gonna have to put a picture up of him now. All right, this
Yeah.
week we're doing the film Baby Oopsie from 2021. The synopsis is on Tubi. A reclusive doll collector unwittingly creates a bloodthirsty killer after carefully restoring the remnants of an antique doll with a demonic history. IMDb had Sybil Pittman is a meek and mild-mannered doll collector whose only joy in life is restoring old dolls. Harassed by local kids, co-workers, and her abusive stepmother, Sybil finds out her demoralizing life takes a murderous turn with the arrival of the mystery Baby Oopsie doll. It sounds quite compelling.
Yeah.
In the film itself, which we'll talk about later on, Mitzi is watching Subspecies, which is actually another full moon title on the TV set. So just thought that was interesting. These films all take homage to the brilliant Stuart Gordon film Dolls from 1986. It's a spin-off from the Demonic Toys franchise. Baby Oopsie Chapter 1 premiered on August 6th, exclusively on Full Moon Features.
Oh yeah, good old full moon features. That will yeah. Well, a lot of exciting things happened there.
This will interest you, Richie. Higgins, the main actress in the film, has an
Yeah.
OnlyFans page for only $8 a month. What are you waiting
Okay.
for?
Was that the main? Was that the main like the main chick or the
That's the
one
main. No, no,
with
no,
the
no. This is the physically challenged lady. No, not physically. What's the word? Uh, um, she's a little bit larger than you.
oh no,
Yeah, her.
that's what I'll say. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll make some disposable income happen.
right.
Uh,
This was set and filmed in Cleveland, Ohio. Look,
Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks. Oh, are we going to have to get permission to use that now? Um,
Probably.
there's not a lot of information I could find on Baby Oopsie, mainly because it's a fairly new film, and there just wasn't a lot written about it. But I do have some reviews. This one's from LML Miller, and he writes, "Oopsie is a sort of just a Chucky clone, but one done with a low budget and practical effects. So there is lo-fi charm to this little shit." Well, that was unpleasant. The film doesn't hold back on the red stuff either. Yes, this is a low budget production and it shows, but still, it's good to see Band and Co. taking horror seriously again.
By red stuff, he means blood, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair.
Splattercritic, he wrote, while Baby Oopsie herself, oh, he's got a herself. I non-gendered Baby Oopsie, so that's interesting. Baby Oopsie herself is pretty humorous in her actions and dialogue. Grows a bit tiresome towards the end of its short length, but still has enough merit to recommend to B-movie buffs. And Tales of Terror says, it gets us hoping for more of this level of cinematography from Full Moon Features. This is a bit of character study, and it is a way better than the filler. The puppet's rig is weak, but the creators spent time making it look creepy regardless. So yeah, they're the little reviews that I found on it. Sequels, mate. There is Baby Oopsie 2, Murder Dolls in 2022. And believe it or not, there's also already a Baby Oopsie 3 called Burn Baby Burn from 2022.
Yeah, that is very quickly made. I feel like I took longer on my student film assignment than they took on Baby Oopsie 2 and 3.
Yeah, but you based yours about a talking teddy bear.
Yeah. Again with the Ted stuff. Oh, like you're never gonna let me live it down. All right. Honestly, I mean, what before we move on to, I just thought that we should address, like, your background's a bit different, isn't it?
Oh yes. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it's good.
Oh, wrong
I
way.
feel, yeah,
You know
no,
what
it's
it's
good.
from?
Yeah, Django. No, I was
Django
gonna say
Unchained. Yeah.
you've got like yeah, I feel like you're at home there. You got you're around all your movies. You got your PlayStation. You're like a kid at a Calvin candy store. Thank you.
Look, I, as you know, Richie, I used to do movie reviews. So, and you used
Yeah.
to come along with me to some of these movies that I would review. And they were at a local cinema that's not there anymore, actually. And I got to know a lot of people that worked there because I was there every week reviewing a film. And so they had these massive posters of Django Unchained, which is one of my all-time favorite films. And I just went, any chance of me taking that? And he went, yeah, no worries. Just don't tell anybody. So I got this massive big poster of Leonardo DiCaprio from Django Unchained, who I
Good thing.
think was so superb in that movie. He should have got an Oscar for a supporting actor. That's my belief.
He should have. And it's a good thing you're not telling anybody, like our audience, that you've got a poster, but that should be fine. Sorry. Yeah, don't tell
What's that?
anybody. Don't. Hey, I'll give you this poster. Don't tell anybody. And except I'll tell people. I'll tell our listening audience
The place
that
is closed down now. There's nothing that can be
Oh,
done. It
oh,
doesn't
that's
exist
right.
anymore.
Oh, that's right. Suck shit. There you go. There you go.
Alrighty, let's have a look at the director, writer, and cast. The director was William Butler, and he did a movie called Dead Voices from 2010. The writer was also William Butler, and something else he wrote was The Three Bears and the Perfect Gift from 2019, a Christmas movie. And then we're having a look at the cast. The pre-mentioned Libby Higgins, and she was in Ouija's Hello Weed Night.
Okay.
I'm going to say it again because Weed G's, as in like Ouija's, I guess. Ouija's Hello Weed Night 2019.
We need to watch this movie.
We do. We've got to check if it's on Tubi. Joseph Hubner, he was in a movie called Clarity from 2015. Justin Armstead, well, he hasn't done anything else except the Baby Oopsie movie. So I put down Baby Oopsie Chapter 2 or, Baby Oopsie 2, Murder Dolls. Marilyn Bass was in a film called Bernadette from 2018. And Lynn Action McPherson, not Action. Lynn Acton McPherson was in a film called False Flag from 2019 or 2018, sorry.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory movie.
Also, we never remind people that we do spoil things throughout these podcasts. So if it's ever a film you want to go and watch first, go and watch it first and then come back and see what we talk about. And also, we do play clips from the movie, so just be warned that this is not for kids. Okay, you ready for film chat?
Film chat.
Film chat.
Sorry. Yes, I am.
All right, the film starts off with clicking talks. Holy guacamole. The film starts off with ticking clocks.
Talks. Oh, yeah,
Oh my god. Anyway, we see Sybil Pittman, who's played by Leslie Higgins, fixing dresses and building and painting dolls. Sybil has an internet show called All Dolled Up.
Hello, doll enthusiasts. It's me, your hostess, Sybil Pittman. Welcome back to another episode of All Dolled Up. This is Cleveland's only program that's dedicated to the restoration and preservation of these beautiful dolls. As you can see, today's a very special day for Darlene and Timmy. They're going to make the ultimate pledge of their love in holy matrimony.
This is a show for doll enthusiasts in Cleveland. What do you think of the show, Richie?
I feel like it's. So I'm still getting a ticking. Anyway, I feel like they made it out like it was a very sort of popular thing. I feel like it's a very niche thing, but no, everyone apparently gets their, the kids in front of the telly, and watches the family. I'm like, man, I feel like it's a creepy hobby, but cool. You know what? But this world takes all sorts. So
yeah, two dolls got married on it. Whoa, that was bigger than Kylie and Jason's marriage. Just saying.
Yeah, I think so.
Can I just state Kylie and Jason never got married? It was Charlene and Scott that got married.
It was the characters. Yeah,
So,
and also
people are going, what? Jason Donovan and Kylie Minogue actually got married to each other? No, they didn't.
yeah, that's why it was so big. The characters getting married, but it was actually them getting married too.
So when they got married for real, were they going down the aisle to suddenly from what's his name? Angry Anderson?
Yeah, I think so. Also, you're gonna have to put up that picture of him up now.
I know.
which is
Bam.
unfortunate.
Sybil is interrupted by an overbearing woman who throws insults at her. Yeah, she was pretty mean.
Yeah.
The postman personally delivers parcels to Sybil. He seems to have a crush on her. Sybil doesn't seem to be interested, though. Sybil, for no reason at all, gets upset with the unicorn girl, which is like a girl guide for selling
Yeah,
cookies. This is
she's
funny.
literally just selling cookies, and then yeah, it's like no, look, I understand. You know what? People raising money to come to your door, but yeah, it was weird. I thought she was sort of supposed to be portrayed as like this kind of there's someone you have empathy for, and even though she's a bit of a loner, but no, this made her out to be a bit of a bitch. But yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I hope the girl didn't need counseling, but yeah, maybe after the movie.
when she was walking away, what did she say? Something like, "Mom, that mean woman was mean to me again."
Well, that's why she's called Mean Woman. It's in the title.
I think the overbearing woman is her stepmother. Took me a little bit to work this out. I don't know how you went with it, Richie, but you're brainier than I am. Mitzi Pittman is played by Lynn Acton McPherson.
I didn't realize she was a stepmother literally until you mentioned it before. I was
Okay.
oh wait. I was like, I thought she was just a flatmate, and yeah, like that the other sort of hot chick that comes in there.
I thought it was her mother, but then at one stage, because she Mitzi goes, "It was the worst day of my life when I married your father." And I went, "Oh, okay, must be stepmom, can't be mother." Sybil receives a doll's head in the mail. It looks messed up with staples in it, and that it has been burnt on one side of its face. Sybil looks at it lovingly. Mitzi threatens that one day she's going to come home and all her dolls will be gone. Not Mitzi's dolls, of course. Sybil's dolls will be all gone. This is the bit that you probably like, Richie. We meet Christy. Or they call they call her Kirsty, but it's spelt Christy.
Okay, we do meet Kirsty Christy. One thing I noticed throughout this movie is like the audio revelation isn't right. Like like sometimes like the two characters are talking, it's fine. But then when we're introduced to her, like she's walking through the hallway, and you can clearly hear the echo of the hallway. She's not mic'd up properly, and the boom mic's not picking her audio up. It's just weird. It's just like it sounded just like if I didn't have my headphones on right now. That's the thing. So it happened throughout the movie. Like there was the scene where like there's a woman she's working with that was just so chastising her, but like when she's talking again, it was just like that she was like far away, and even when she put her headphones on, it felt like she was in a tunnel. So they didn't really get the audio.
No.
Right. Yeah.
By the way, Kirsty is played by Marilyn Bass. I don't think she's got an OnlyFans page. Sorry about that, Richie. And she's a lodger in the house. Sybil smashes Mitzi over the head with a big sledgehammer. This was great. But it turns out it was only a thought, though.
Yeah, she has all these thoughts. I'm like, oh yeah, it was just like very random too. It was just out of nowhere. It's like, oh, yeah, this and then like blood just splattered all over the windows. So I was just like, oh, that's okay, fair enough. That's you done. And then yeah, it turned out she was dreaming. I'm like, oh, yeah.
I thought, yeah. Sybil, sometimes known as the doll whisperer, looks at the messed up head and sees Baby Oopsie written on it.
Did you have fun at the wedding? You know what? You ain't hideous. Baby Oopsie. Hello, Baby Oopsie. I'm Sybil. You know what? You can call me Mama. And I'm gonna fix you up better than ever. Sybil!
Sybil promises to fix up Baby Oopsie. And then there's a montage of Sybil fixing up Baby Oopsie. During this Baby Oopsie montage, The Baby Oopsie did say, "I'm friends with the devil." So yeah, it's obviously evil somehow.
Yeah. But then, like, she yeah, like, when she's fixing it up, like, it's not, it doesn't function well at first, and then she finds this thing, or it's like a one of those, so one of those part, but it's very subtle. It's a pentagram. It's
Yeah.
like, I wonder, I wonder what this will do. Yeah, this won't bring the devil out of her at all. That's not a pentagram. So
No,
she just
we
yeah,
haven't actually got up to that yet, but that's cool because that's still yet to come.
yeah.
Kirsty comes down the stairs to talk to Sybil, telling her that she hears how Mitzi talks to her. Kirsty tells Sybil that Mitzi is wrong for what she says and that her and her doll collection is very cool. Hey.
Mhm.
Sybil leaves Baby Oopsie in the basement. She wakes up the next morning and Baby Oopsie is mysteriously in her bedroom. Creepy.
Yep. Mhm.
On Sybil's way to work, Ray, played by Justin Armstead. Look, this might be the first time this bloke's appeared in a film, and he's only done Baby Oopsie films. This bloke's brilliant. Bring him in for anything. He's great.
Oh, he definitely he creeped me out. I feel like I literally had a cold shower after this. I don't know if it's because I needed one or it's because yeah, he made me feel that way.
Hi, honey. Um, catches up with her and gives her a parcel that the postman accidentally left on the porch. Ray says that Sybil is her best friend in a kind of sad way because Sybil told him to piss off.
Yeah.
And like, it's almost he turns to the camera and goes, "There goes my best friend."
With the Queen song playing in the background.
Yeah,
You're my best
we
friend.
are the champ.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
I was being funny.
All right. No, we're definitely gonna. That's all right. Queen. Look.
I'm friends with Roger and Brian. It'll be fine. Um,
Okay.
Sybil gets mugged on the way to work. That causes her to be late for to work. Basically, Sybil gets mysterious type gear in the mail, which is what you were just talking about before. With the what's the
Yeah,
thing called?
the pentagram.
Yeah.
The devil there.
Sybil is getting run down from a rundown from her boss, a talk down, a smackdown from her boss, and apparently no personal items were allowed on her desk. Seems like a pretty full-on workplace.
Yeah.
Sybil still dreams of hurting the people who hurt her. Something is not working properly in the mechanics of Baby Oopsie doll. Sybil uses the new gear with the what, Graham?
Pentagram.
To fix it up in the mechanics. This gear that is under a satanic spell. That fixes everything. Baby Oopsie is born. Baby Oopsie. Baby Oopsie starts its killing. Baby Oopsie attacks one of the boys who mugged Sybil with a USB cord, choking him and cutting him around the throat while biting him on the cheek. Isn't it so good that we see a USB cord in a horror movie? Anyway, sorry, Richie.
No, this is good. I was gonna say first of all, you find out he's she I guess has got a very kind of witty sense of humor. But she's going past one of his dolls and she goes she goes, "What the fuck are you looking at? There's a new there's a new sheriff in town, bitch."
Oh yeah, it was very witty on a few occasions, and maybe even worth the watch just to hear some of the lines that it comes out of its mouth.
Yeah.
Maybe Oopsie needs another soul and spots Mitzi putting all of Sybil's dolls into a basket and puts them in her room. Baby Oopsie grabs a knife and heads into Mitzi's room and hides under her bed. So that was. Sorry.
Is this where she goes up the stairs first?
Yes.
And she goes, She goes, it's fucking. She goes, oh, it's fucking Mount Everest.
uh, um, then while Mitzi hides under the bed of no, Mitzi doesn't hide under the bed. Baby Oopsie hides under the bed in Mitzi's room, then gets up on the bed and chops her nose off.
Yeah.
What?
I know, right, clean off.
Sybil runs into the room where Mitzi hits her for some reason with something. I couldn't tell what it was. Oh, I know what it was. She mentioned it earlier on. She keeps a baby, not a baby hammer, a hammer under in her. So it must have been a hammer she hit her with.
Yeah.
Baby Oopsie jumps on Mitzi's back and puts a drill straight into the side of her head.
Drill there, yeah.
While Sybil is looking for Mitzi, we, the audience, see Mitzi's head in a bookcase. Never referenced again, though. So
Yeah, it never gets brought up. Like, probably.
And the other thing is, we see later on, we see Mitzi, her whole body still attached to the head. So how did the head get into the bookcase? But anyway, we shouldn't question these things. Sybil goes to work and gets a call from Baby Oopsie that's in the trunk of her car. Sybil finds out that her money has been taken out of her bank account. Sybil's boss asks her to come into her office with all her belongings. It's obviously what's going to happen here. Sybil is let go for having food in the fridge for too long, like an extra week too long. You're fired.
Yeah, you're fired.
But the funny other bit is like the boss looks at it and goes, "Is this your kimchi?"
and she goes, "It's cold." She goes, "It's coleslaw."
It's coleslaw. Oh, I don't know why I'm finding this so funny. Yeah, so Sybil gets the sack for leaving food in the fridge just a little too long. Baby Oopsie suggests that Sybil cuts up Mitzi and dump the parts. So we have a bathroom. Mitzi's in the bath and Sybil's chopping her up with one of those hacksaw things.
And she gets interrupted by the postman again. It seems very nonplussed that she's got blood all over.
Yes, well, he thought it was paint.
Okay.
He sort of said, he says, "Oh, obviously you're painting your dolls," and then she goes, "Oh yeah, I am." Ray. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts is Ray unknowingly, though maybe he did know, but let's leave that out for the moment. Ray unknowingly helps put the rest of Mitzi in the back of the car. Well, I'll help with that.
Yeah. It's like you and Mitzi really need to recycle more or something. Yeah.
Sybil is starting to get into it though, and ask Baby Oopsies, "Who's next?" Well, it turns out to be Sybil's boss. Sybil drops Baby Oopsie off at the workplace. By the way, Sybil's boss is called Karen. I don't know if you realize that or not, Richie. I wonder if that was on purpose.
Yeah, no, it's very other note because yeah, like I don't know if you want to get so yeah, they creep into he creeps into the office while the Baby Oopsie goes into the office while while Sybil's being a lookout kind of thing, or having dinner basically, eating, and then Baby Oopsie goes into the office and and then there's a struggle and she lifts the boss lifts Baby Oopsie up and she goes, put me down, Karen, I'll cancel you. Satan will end your shit or something to that effect. Satan was right, yeah, and then Baby Oopsie spits acid in her face.
Yes, well, I'll explain it all just really quickly. Baby Oopsie starts pissing on Karen's death.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's pissed on the papers.
They both struggle together when Baby Oopsie throws up green acid all over Karen, which burns her and I believed killed her. Well, that's what Baby Oopsie said when getting back to the car. Do you remember what she said when he got back to the car?
Oh, I don't remember this one. No, what is it?
Oh, I loved
Any
it. It was
background?
weird lady go night night. Just went on permanent coffee break.
Oh yeah. Uh,
Baby Oopsie kills the other mugger. Sybil states that everyone who hurt her is now dead. Baby Oopsie, on the other hand, wants to keep killing.
this is funny.
Baby
Uh,
Oopsie,
like,
sorry,
okay, I don't want to steal thunder, but I'll do it. It's funny.
yeah, you're right.
He looks over, and there's a gardener, and he was introduced before, and he's one of the only people who are nice to Sybil. And
Like
then yeah, he wants to
extremely
kill.
nice.
Yeah, exhibit night, and he just wants, and Peggy also wants to kill him, and she's like, she refuses, and then he goes, uh, uh, I bet, Oopsie wants to kill Goofy Gardner. Oopsie.
And of course, Sybil said no. Um, and also, Baby Oopsie sort of then, well, maybe I might kill you then. Anyway, this was a cool bit too. She went to, I said YouTube, but I don't think it's actually YouTube, but it's like a video sharing site where she found out a video to prove the dolls can come to life. The conspiracy
that-
theory.
Can toys kill? Does hell exist on Earth? According to the legend of the demonic toys, it does. In 1992, there were astonishing reports of brutal death and satanic occurrences by the order of a powerful demon at the Toyland warehouse. According to legend, the demon possessed the toys, bringing them to life in a horrific bid to bring hell on Earth, Toy Hell. But did the demonic toys really exist, or are they simply an urban legend?
Before that, it was funny because, I've noticed this in other movies where they have to think of a different name for Google because
Yes.
otherwise they don't want to pay money for Google. So this one was called Go Noodle,
Yes.
which sounds like it's a takeaway show.
Well, this film's more entertaining while we're talking about it than I think it actually was, but yes. Unicorn Girl plays hide and seek in the house with Baby Oopsie. Unicorn Girl was hiding in a cupboard. Kirsty takes a bath and Baby Oopsie throws a plugged-in toaster into the bath to electrify Kirsty. Maybe a little bit of nod to Patrick, maybe? Just thinking.
Possibly.
Dressed to kill and with weapons, Sybil is going to end this. Baby Oopsie chases Sybil with a doll-sized chainsaw.
It actually gets her.
Oh, this is so funny.
That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Baby Oopsie chases Sybil with a doll-sized chainsaw. Like, why does that even exist?
Oh, I don't know, but I laughed so hard. It was so funny. And gets Sybil's leg, cuts a bit of Sybil's leg, which was pretty not nice.
Yeah, gruesome. About it.
Sybil sprays something. I'm not too sure what it was. Maybe fly spray or something into Baby Oopsie's face, and it starts to melt Baby Oopsie. Then smashed its mechanics to make sure it can never kill again. We also find out that Ray Ray was the person sending Sybil all the doll parts, and he was part of the whole evil plan. Sybil goes to visit Ray Ray and finds him doing an evil spell. And the final thing, a final all dolled up with Sybil, Ray Ray, Baby Oopsie, and some other dolls to finish off the movie.
doll enthusiasts. It's me, the doll whisperer, Sybil Pittman.
And I'm Baby Oopsie.
And this is All Dolled Up. Today, I'm here with my best friend, Ray Ray.
Hey, honey.
Today's a very special DIY episode.
That's right.
Gather round and come as close as you can because we're going to show you how to build your very own toy.
One who will be your very best friend till the day you die.
And it's clear that, like, for some strange reason, unbeknownst to me, I don't know whether, for some reason, this episode, which is, obviously the most creepy, the show had obviously grown in popularity to the point where it was like everybody was watching it. I'm like, how the fuck? How? I don't understand. Anyway,
All of Cleveland was watching.
yeah.
Okay. Any other comments and scores, Mr. Goodacre?
This was definitely up at my alley as far as I think these are the movies that we should watch. This is really entertaining as hell. It's so dumb, but so entertaining. I mean, as a movie, it wasn't actually that badly made. There was a couple of weird special effects in there. It was probably low budget, but I thought it was pretty competently made actually. But
I agree.
As a movie, as a movie, I'd probably go honestly 3, but as a Tubi movie, I'll go 5.
Well, yeah, I agree with you, Richie. I actually thought it was quite well made and quite well directed, and some of the scenes were cut really well. Camera angles, lighting, all pretty good. Maybe the audio was a bit off. Oh, how about the music though? Like it sounded like AC/DC, but it can't have been AC/DC. It just somebody sounded like AC/DC.
Maybe it's Airborne.
I don't know. Maybe it was. We should find out because it was actually really good. I will give this 2.5 as a normal movie, and I'll give it 4.5 as a Tubi movie. This was tube-tastic.
Yeah.
You ready to let's get quizzical?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Let's get quizzical.
Quizzical.
I want to get quizzical.
Quizzical.
Let's get a quizzical. Let me hear your body talk. I mean, your quizzy talk, not your body talk. Alrighty.
Bit more animated this time round. Cool.
This is going to be a bit of fun. This is Full Moon Features versus the Asylum films. Okay, so we've done Asylum films and we've done Full Moon Features. Today was a Full Moon feature. So, yeah, I watched you on another podcast earlier on today, and Austin gave one of these answers away. So if you were actually listening to Austin, you won't have a problem.
I listen to him sometimes.
All right, I thought it'd be a bit of fun for the first question. These are both the first films of both these companies. Is it Belly Fruit or is it Puppet Master? I mean, not is it. Who does Belly Fruit? Who does Puppet Master?
Okay. I think Puppet Master's Full Moon.
Yeah, that's the one that Austin said today.
Yeah, I remember now. Yes, Puppet Master's Full Moon, Belly Fruit is Asylum.
Yep, so Puppet Master from 1989, as Richie said, a Full Moon feature. And Belly Fruit was the first, from 1999, was the first Asylum film.
Frozen, sorry. Yeah. There we go. I was frozen for a bit. Now I'm not. Cool.
Oh, all good?
I'm good. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I heard you, though.
Let's go to their very last films now. Or not their last film, the latest film, I should say. Both of these companies are still going. So their latest film.
What?
Is it... Yeah. Which one is which? Giantess Battle Attack 2022 or Headless Horseman 2022? Who did what?
I feel like they can both be, they both sound like Asylum to me. What was the first thing you said?
Giantess Battle Attack and Headless Horseman.
I'll say Giantess Battle Attack is Asylum and Headless Horseman is Full Moon.
Other way around, mate.
Yeah.
Giantess Battle Attack from 2022 was a full moon feature, where the Headless Horseman from 2022 was an Asylum picture. Alrighty, all the rest are now at random.
Okay.
Petticoat Planet or King of the Lost World? Who did what?
I'll say again, King of the Lost World, Asylum, and Petticoat. Is it Petticoat Planet? You said.
Yep.
That's full moon. Is it?
Yep,
Am I
you're
right?
right. Petticoat Planet
Yeah.
from 1996 was a full moon feature, and King of the Lost World from 2005 was a Asylum picture. Okay. Are you eating?
Drinking,
Oh,
not
drinking.
eating.
Aliens Gone Wild. I love that title. I had to include it. Aliens Gone Wild or Alien Siege? Who did what?
Oh man, we need to watch Aliens Gone Wild. It's just got alien boobs.
I don't know. But we will, if we can watch it, we'll watch it.
My dad thinks I'm at Mars. I'm on Earth. I'd say Aliens Gone Wild is full moon. And what was the other one you said?
Alien Siege.
I'll say Alien Siege is Asylum.
Correct. Aliens Gone Wild from 2005 was full moon features, and Alien Siege was from 2018, and that was an Asylum film. I've got something interesting about this next one, but we'll read them out
Okay.
first. Hercules Reborn or Dr. Moreau's House of Pain?
They're both so
So
does Dr. Moreau's House of Pain have Jump Around in their soundtrack?
I have never seen the film, but one would hope.
I'll go Dr. Moreau's House of Pain is full moon. And what was the other thing you said?
Hercules Reborn.
Hercules Reborn, Asylum.
Yep, you've got it correct. Hercules Reborn in 2014 was an Asylum picture, and Dr. Moreau's House of Pain from 2004 was a full moon feature. Now, do you know who was the main actor in who played Hercules in Hercules Reborn? This is a man you know.
It's not, was it Kim?
Who?
Was it Kim and Sorbo?
No.
No, the original Hercules.
No.
Is it? Oh,
I'll give you a clue. He's a professional wrestler, and you got 4 guesses.
okay. I think who would John Morrison.
Correct. How the hell did you know that? What the serious? What?
I was thinking of a wrestler with long hair
What?
who does acting.
I gave you 4 guesses and you got to the first one. Holy guacamole. Alrighty. With that amazement, I'm moving on.
Hang on.
What's wrong?
I did. I can put myself off. I'm right now. So
Right
is he
now?
called Johnny Is he called Johnny Hercules? Is it? Or
He is.
just-
He's
just
called
John
Johnny
Morrison?
Hercules. You know, funny enough, I had that for a joke, but I forgot it. So well done. The next 2 pictures are films. The Doctor Will Kill You Now from 20. Oh, I almost gave the date away. Doesn't really matter though. Or The Baker's Dozen.
I'm saying this is it. I said the Doctor Will Kill You Now is Asylum. The Baker's Dozen's full moon.
Corrector Mundo. The Doctor Will Kill You Now from 2019 is an Asylum film. And The Baker's Dozen is a full moon feature from 2005. Okay, now you've got Evil Nanny or Delta Delta Die.
That sounds like a very disgruntled Delta Goodrum fan.
Or maybe it's just not a Delta Goodrum fan. Hey, wasn't Delta one of the COVID variants?
Yeah, it was.
And this is from 2003. It predicted it. Whoa.
It predicted it. No.
Does Evil Nanny or Delta Delta Die?
The spin-off of that is Omicron. Maybe You'll live, but some complications.
You'll be all right, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell the doctor die. What's the other? I know we're just screwing around here.
Evil Nanny.
Oh, Evil Nanny. Okay, yeah, Evil Nanny. I think is I'm gonna say Asylum. Delta Delta Die. Full moon.
Correct once again. Evil Nanny from 2016 is an asylum picture, where Delta Delta Die from 2003 is a full moon feature. Next two movies are Dead Man's Hand or Meteor Moon.
Let's say Meteor Moon's Asylum and Dead Man's Hand is full moon.
So who? What? Which was what?
I said Meteor. Is it Meteor Man? You said
Meteor Moon.
Meteor Moon. Meteor Man. Meteor Moon is Asylum, and then Dead Man's Hand is full moon.
Correct again. Well done, mate. You're going well in this quiz. Especially guessing John Morrison first guess. I can't believe that. Dead Man's Hands from 2007 is a full moon feature, where Meteor Moon is from 2020 is an asylum feature. All right. Nazi Overboard or The Dead Hate the Living?
You know what the Nazis need? A good slapstick comedy. Oh, look, I fell over. Oh, no.
Did I say overboard?
Yeah.
I meant overlord.
Okay, overboard is very different.
Was that like the what's the name? Who's married to Russell? It doesn't matter. I can't remember. But wasn't she? She was in an Overboard movie.
Oh, you mean like yeah, Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn. Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Nazi Overlord or The Dead Hate the Living?
I say The Dead Hate the Living is full moon. Nazi Overlord is Asylum.
Mate, give yourself a pat on the back. Nazi Overlords from 2018 is a asylum film, and The Dead Hate the Living from 2000 is a full moon feature. Okay, the last one. And this one we have on our list. Evil Bong from 2006. Would it be fun if we got it today? That'd be freaking weird. Evil Bong from, I don't say the years. Evil Bong or Trollland? Which one was which? And Trollland was an animation as well.
I actually know this because I think Austin brought this up as well. So Evil Bong is full moon. Is it Trollland? Yeah, is Asylum.
With a little bit of help, but overall it was your own skill. Wow, you got majority of them right. I think you got 9 out of 10. I think you only got one wrong.
Yeah.
Evil Bong from 2006 was a full moon feature, and Trollland, which was an animation, which had some not bad cast in it, actually, what I remember, is from 2016, and it was an asylum picture. All right, you ready to spin the wheel of Chubby Cheese?
I am ready.
Chubby Cheese.
Cheese.
Chubby Cheese.
We've got action, comedy, drama, horror, martial arts, sci-fi / fantasy. If you have a sci-fi / fantasy, that's for you.
Is that like a sci-fi urination fantasy?
Yeah. If you ever dreamed about peeing in space, this is for you. Thriller, Western, suggestions from website Canstar Blue 1, suggestions from website Canstar Blue 2, and streamers picks.
Tell them they're streaming. Coolio.
All right. Are you ready to spin?
No, you're spinning.
Are you ready to what? Are you ready to watch me spin?
Yes, I'm ready to watch you spin. Just count down before you do it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Meh.
What's it gonna be?
Spin.
It's really a sci-fi / fantasy.
Fantasy. 500 mph storm, miles per hour, I assume. mile per hour storm from 2013. Azteca Rex from 2007.
If we get that
Uh,
one, you're going to have to help me to spell it.
and Dr. Alien from the year of our Lord, 1980 died.
It's like the year of our Lord.
I was born then, so
Oh, right. Well, that's okay. Well, alrighty.
yeah.
Let's spin this. Let's
Yeah,
spin it.
spin. All right, 3, 2, 1, spinny. Spin, 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 spin,
Spin, spin,
spinny.
spinny.
Spin,
Oh,
spin, spin, spin,
oh
spin.
no.
Oh, we got it.
I mean, not. Oh no. It's just that I can't spell it. Alrighty.
Azteca Rex.
Alrighty. I will get into Tubi. Please spell out how to spell Aztec.
Azteca and then space Rex.
I can spell Rex. Oops, no match. Oh, that's because I wrote res. I don't know. Sometimes maybe my spelling mistakes might be funnier than anything else.
Aztec Res.
Okay, Aztec Rex. Oh, holy guacamole! This is a Brian Chanchard Smith film.
It's also got I think it's got Ian Ziering in it, who was in I think Beverly Hills 90210, one of those shows.
Oh wow!
Back in the
I'm a big Brian Trenchard fish.
yeah.
I'm a fan of the fish.
That's actually a good name for a fish. Brian Chard Fish.
So Brian Trenchard Smith is an Australian film director. He did a lot of Ozploitation films, but probably the film that is best known in Australia that he did is BMX Bandits. Every Australian child has seen BMX Bandits. Such a great film. It is starring what Richie said a second ago, Ian Ziering, is it?
Yeah.
Marco Shantaz, his name, and Dick Hen. Dick Hen Lackman. So yeah,
Okay.
this is going to be a real joy to watch. I am totally and utterly looking forward to watching that film. Alrighty, now it's plugs and stuff, Richie.
Yeah. Look. So you know, they're coming into the new year, so there's not like a lot going on. But you can find me. But you can also find me on here. So yeah, so you can find me here first and foremost. And telling their streaming on yeah, we upload every Tuesday. You can look it up on Facebook. Tell them they're streaming. Give us a like. And yeah, we also got a Gmail. Tell them they're streaming at gmail.com. So if you want to
That's going off the
maybe
hook.
only put on the wheel. What's that?
I was just saying that was going off the hook.
Say-
The email page. Oh no, not
Oh,
email page.
yeah, yeah. That yeah. Look. Our folder is very bulky.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Yeah.
it's huge.
Huge. So yeah, you get us up there. Yeah, give us subscribe on YouTube and hit the bell notification so you can be informed when we upload a new episode. And yeah, and in regards to other stuff, I'm on the Movie Hero Network, doing tournament fights and tier ranker. Yeah, I do trivia, yeah, wrestling trivia,
Yep,
wrestling trivia.
Yep, cool.
Yeah,
We're
right?
having a few
Yeah,
technical issues. You're freezing every couple of seconds, but that's all right. We're almost at the end.
Okay, all right. I think it might be because I'm moving. Combat wrestling trivia. You can find me there. And yeah, I'm on. I do a lot of movie trivia for Full Metal trivia, and yeah, so I'm around the place. As far as comedy goes, it sort of hasn't really started back up yet, so I don't really have a lot going on. But always check my like page, Shikudeika, and I'll keep you updated on what's going on in 2023. And yeah, I guess now I gotta this is where you go. Hey, you got a shirt. It's got Jericho on it.
You're prompting me. Well done.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to try to put up the trailers. I'm going to put up the first and second Baby Oopsie films, the trailers at the end of this podcast. So please enjoy that. Just want to wish everybody a happy new year. We will see you in the new year in 2023. And also, Richie, what's on your shirt?
It is Chris Jericho. And if you don't listen to this podcast, hang on, this is very elaborate. You just made the list.
Oh,
when he did that? Thank you. That's it. I got a board and then a pen, and
what does it say on your list there?
It says Demo God.
But what else does it say on your list?
The list. Yeah.
Have a look at the list. As you fillet the pen. Oh, I wish I had said that. Sorry, Mum.
It says. Wait, this pen doesn't work. But yes, it says, until next time. To be continued. Clicking talks.
Oh, well done.
Special delivery for special ladies.
Thanks, Earl.
Hello, doll enthusiasts. It's me, your hostess, Sybil Pittman. Welcome back to another episode of All Dolled Up.
They got a word for people like you. Hoarder. One of these days you're gonna come home and all this shit's gonna be gone. Every last doll right there in the garbage.
Where you going, Crazy Train? You got any money on you?
This is it. One more fuck up out of you, and you're out.
What's her name?
Baby Oopsie.
Baby Oopsie.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the rebirth of the one and only Baby Oopsie?
Hi, Mama. My name is Baby Oopsie. It's playtime! Oopsie!
That troublemaker gator from down the street. He died last night.
What? This ain't real. This ain't real. This ain't real.
Oh, I'm real. And if you don't help me, you're next, bitch!
According to legend, the demon possessed the toys, bringing them to life in a horrific bid to bring hell on Earth.
What have I done?
You can't fucking stop me, Mama.
I started this hell.
If you don't help me, I'll fucking butcher you instead!
And I'm gonna end it.
Oopsie.
Oh, she loves the baby.
My mommy's beautiful. Cunt. It's playtime!
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
There is no story he has not heard, no sin that he cannot forgive.
I think this one might surprise him.
Are we gonna do this or what?
Sybil Pittman, Detective Clink. She claimed she was attacked by a killer doll.
What up, girlfriend? Skipper Peasley, Twinkle Toys Manufacturing.
Does she suspect anything?
No, she's extremely gullible.
Go away.
How fast can you give me a cop and a search warrant?
Something very dark-sided is unfolding.
We propose that Oopsie get 2 new fun friends. Cowboy Roy and
frowny clowny. Your dolls will be everywhere. Baby Oopsie will dominate the toy market. Every house, on every playground. Just think of what you could accomplish in a world filled with your dolls.
Where do I sign?
Dolls cannot commit bloody murder.
These can.
Just give me the doll!
Fuck you, lady!
Let's party!
Baby wants to kill now!
Let's call upon Satan to animate these dolls!
My name is Baby Oopsie.
Is that you?
I can walk, talk, I can even shit my pants. Can you shit your pants?